What is going on, Dokkan community? It is your boy Ultra Veg 1, and as always, we are back with some more Dokkan Battle. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Trunks is on our screen. Now, without further ado, they have finally given us the details for the Xenoverse / crossover batch EZAs. Thank you. So people can stop slandering Vegeta all over the fucking timeline. Enough. But without all that yapping, let's take a look at the first one. I'm gonna be honest. I never thought in a million years I would actually touch physical Trunks, so I didn't even bother wasting the medals on, completing all the story for that shit. So therefore, I only have 20 keys, and I need to farm up, get some more to be able to complete all the stories, so I can actually farm his event. So guess what? Y'all will not be seeing physical Trunks on the team. We will do the breakdown for him, but that is just me being irresponsible when it comes to Dokkan. Okay, don't be like me. Do better. Trunks leader skill, we do not give a damn. Next. All right, basic effects. Sorry. I'm just in a good mood, man. Dragon Ball's back. Dragon Ball's back. Basic effects. Ki +2. Attack and defense 250%. Chance of evading enemies attack 25%. I don't give a damn if you throw dodge in my build, in my basic effects on my characters, on these characters. Guess what? I'm going to throw dodge in there regardless. Like, the moment I see dodge in there at all dodge. I will not think about anything else. Okay. Crossover or mission execution. What? Crossover or mission execution. Category allies attack 30% for 2 turns. Okay. When attacking with 12 or more ki, attack and defense 250%. And if HP is 80% or less when facing 2 or more enemies, plus an additional attack 150%. Okay. As a second attacker in a turn, attack and defense 250%. Chance of evading enemies attack 20%. So now you're at what? 45% dodge. Okay. As a third attacker in a turn, guaranteed super or launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super. Okay. When receiving a normal attack, 60% damage reduction. I like that. So if my boy misses a dodge, he won't just get boom, one tap. Okay. When receiving a super attack, chance of evading enemies attack 30. So it puts him to 75% dodge. And okay, so he gets 75% dodge when receiving a super. And then when he's receiving a normal, he gets 60% damage reduction. That's pretty good. When 3 or more crossover or mission execution category allies are on the team, or when all allies attacking in the same turn are superclass characters. Attack and defense 250%, 70% chance of performing a critical hit, and interrupts the attacked enemy. I'm liking what I'm seeing from this Trunks. I'm not gonna lie. Hold up. Let's go and get that out of here. Okay. His super attack causes supreme damage to enemy and raises attack for 7 turns. Raises allies attack and defense by 20% for 2 turns. Me fucking likey. This is fire. This is fire. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Please, more. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and go with this now, that if this Trunks has it, then that means the other Trunks have it, which is going to kind of piss me off because I don't have the medals. Or not the medals, the keys, man. Whatever. Yeah, here he is. Here he is, bro. Yeah, we don't care about your leader skill. Just go ahead and get us in there. Oh, we didn't go over the links, but it'll be all right. We'll go over it in the video. In the actual gameplay video. Let's see what you got for us, bro. Ki +4, attack and defense 250, 50% 15% damage reduction. Okay. Crossover defensive justice, category allies, defense 30% for 2 turns. Oof. 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 Yo, Vegeta's gonna reach some high numbers because I think people forget, but don't Mira, like the Banyan and Mira and Toa, don't they also give defensive support when they super too on their super attack? I'm pretty sure. We'll have to check. Okay, when HP is 80% or less, or when facing 2 or more enemies, performs a critical hit. Guaranteed crit. Okay. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense 250%, and another 15% damage reduction. So he's at 30% damage reduction now. Okay. 30% damage reduction. Okay. As a second or third attacker in a turn, attack and defense 250%. Another 20% damage reduction. So you're at 50. 50, huh? As a third attacker in a turn, launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super. Okay. When 3 or more crossover or Defenders of Justice category allies are on the team, or when all allies attacking in the same turn are superclass characters. Attack and defense 150%. 50% chance of performing a critical hit. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, physical and STR excluded to physical key spheres. And Scouter within the attacking turn starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. Okay. Okay. I mean, these guys so far the 2 trunks look fire. I don't think I need to. Let's see what the super attack the fuck is. Greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. That is not stacking. Do not get confused. That is not a stack, bro. Anytime I see 1 turn right there in front of it, I immediately say it. Nope, it's not stacking. That's what clicks in my mind. Unless I'm dumb. Causes supreme damage to all enemies. Raises allies attack and defense by 20% for 2 turns. Yeah. Are they just not good, or are they good? I think they're pretty damn good, guys. I think they're pretty good. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Demagra. That is... You know, who does that remind me of? I'm trying to think. I can't think of her name, but she's a villain. It'll come back to me later. Let's go. Basic effects. Key +2, attack and defense 250%. Chance of performing a critical hit and damage reduction 20%. Okay. Launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super. High chance of stunning the attacked enemy. Okay. When attacking, attack and defense 250%. All right. When 3 or more crossover or Realm of Gods category allies are on the team, or when all allies are in the same turn are extreme class. Attack and defense 300%. Chance of performing a critical hit and chance of dodging is 40%. Wait, is there any more dodge, or is that just the only dodge right there? Wait, I'm dumb. Just keep reading, bro. We can't read. As a second attacker in a turn, okay, so he gets another 40% dodge, so it puts him at 80. But that's only when you put him in slot 2. And we can save that if we really want to. Let's just keep reading. As a third attacker in a turn, chance of evading enemies' attack and damage reduction 30. 50%. So you're at 50% damage reduction, 70% dodge. Okay. When HP is 60% or more, attack 266%, chance of evading enemy's attack, and then you get so you're at 76. And then when HP is 60% or less, or when the character is the third attacker at the start of turn, and all allies attacking in the same turn or crossover Realm of Gods category character starting from the 3rd turn, from the character's entry turn, turns into giant form. So if you, okay, I'm trying to think of a scenario like maybe we're in Bio Broly. Like I'm thinking we're fighting Bio Broly, right? And we have a unit in like slot 7 that we're very iffy about. Like the rotation's already kind of like scuffed, but we make it through barely. And then we know, we obviously know the next rotation will be perfectly fine. Like say for instance, we got transformed God Vegeta coming out next to Trunks, next to the Int Trunks and Mirror on that rotation. We're chilling, right? And then say for instance, for some reason Jiren just can't handle Bio, bro. Like for some reason in the back of your mind, you're thinking like, fuck, dude, I'm scared. Like I don't trust Jiren. Like I don't trust Jiren against Bio Broly right now. Like fully built up. I don't care what his passive is. Like you just don't trust it. Because if my luck, he would just get blown up. So I'd be like, oh fuck this. We got Demigod right now. We have him right now on our rotation. Let's put this bad boy in slot 2. And then put God Vegeta in slot 1, put that bad boy in slot 2. And then next turn he comes back, we'll have Jiren will be slot 1. We'll have Vegeta, and then Demigod will be slot 3, which is what they want you to do here. And then he'll transform into giant form, which will have 2 turns of we'll have 80% chance of 2 turns of giant form. I don't know, man. That's fucking crazy. I can just actively save that too if I really want to. Cause I can just put him in slot 3 and float him off, and then the next rotation he shows up on, I can just put him in slot 2, he goes in slot 3, and then he transforms to giant. Like, or we, yeah, see, yeah, when HP is 60% or less, or when the character is the 3rd attacker at the start of turn. And the only way for that to happen is you'd have to put him in slot 2. So you could save him. You could just keep floating him until you really wanted to use it. And just make sure you're above, make sure you're above 65% HP. And you could constantly have this. And he has 70% dodge when he's in slot 3. 76% dodge when he's in slot 3. This guy's crazy. Wow. Super attack effect. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage with a high chance of stunning the enemy. Yep. I expected y'all to not allow this guy to fucking stack. Holy, be fucking mini Goma all over again. I'd be scared too, bro. Giant form. Key +3, attack 666%. Attacks are guaranteed to hit. When enemy's HP is 60% or more, another 666% attack and chance of performing a critical hit 66%. Massively raises attack temporarily and causes destructive damage with a medium chance of stunning the enemy. Interesting. Pretty broken, man. Pretty broken. All right, Mira. I'm probably saying your name wrong, but I don't even care. Shakira Demir. Basic effects. Key +3. Attack and defense 250%. 1 attack and defense 250%. 1 time of 70% dodge. 1 time of 25% damage reduction. 1 attack with 12 or more key. Attack and defense 250%. This first turn is going to be ridiculous with this guy. When 3 or more crossover or android category allies are on the team, or when all allies attacking in the same turn are extreme class characters, attack and defense 250%. Chance of performing a critical hit 70%. High chance of launching an additional super 50%. Okay. When there's an ally whose name includes Towa attacking in the same turn starting from the 3rd turn from the character's entry turn, or starting from the 4th turn start of battle, absorbs Towa and egg. And Toki's egg. Weird. Okay. So essentially the next time they show back up. So you get them, they show up like whatever rotation it happens to be. Next time they come back, the animation plays. Okay. What does this do here? Greatly raises attack, raises defense, and causes supreme damage to enemy. That's stacking right there. That is stacking. Okay. Not too shabby. Let's see what you got here, buddy. Oh my, he wants to be Goku so bad. Basic effects: Ki +3, attack and defense 300%, damage reduction rate 25%. Great chance of launching an additional super attack. Attack and defense 80%, and chance of evading enemies attack 20% for the character and allies whose name include Toa. When attacking with 12 or more Ki, that's perfect because I already run a dodge build on the banner unit Toa and Mirror. When attacking with 12 or more Ki, attack and defense 250%. One time, attack 100% for 4 turns. Okay, when receiving an attack with 12 or more Ki, defense 250%. One time, defense 100%, and damage reduction rate 15% for 6 turns. So that puts you at 40. Okay. Am I stupid? No. When 3 or more crossover or Android category allies are on the team, or when all allies attacked in the same turn are extreme class characters, attack and defense 300%, chance of performing a critical hit 70%. When all allies attacking in the same turn are crossover category characters, another 15% damage reduction for 6 turns. So that puts you at 55% damage reduction. Let's see what that 18. Let's see what that 12 Ki. Greatly raises attack, raises defense, causes supreme damage to enemy, and greatly lowers attack and defense. Raises extreme class allies attack by 10% for 1 turn. That's not really much. And he's still stacking. Wow. 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 I mean, you guys let me know what you think, man. I mean, this looks pretty fire to me, bro. I mean, people were hating on the GOAT God Vegeta, but this guy right here, I mean, single-handedly just made everybody that was doubting heroes. I mean, even Realm of Gods is benefiting from this god, bro. Like, this guy's fucking crazy. He's literally mini Goma. His condition isn't even that bad, but the only thing that's different from him and Goma is the fact that his is in his passive, bro. If we could just hold it to an active skill, we'd have it. We'd have it at all times, bro. I would literally put that boy in slot 2. Put that boy in slot 3. Or no, put that boy in slot 2. He comes back slot 3. I see that active thing pop up, and then I'd float him until I really needed him. Like, bro. And then whole time he's in slot 3, he's got 70% dodge. 76. I mean, I know we can still die, duh, but hidden potential, it'll save me. It'll be all right. Wow, Dokkan. Wow. It's gonna be a Jan week, bro. Without further ado, it's your boy UltraVeg1. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. We will be uploading the God Vegeta showcase. I've just been waiting for the heroes, the Xenoverse crossover, just crossover in general, to come back and save me. And they have. Thank you. Thank you, Geppy. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.